Has this ever happened to you? You go up to your brand new 2024 or 2025 Road Glide, or Street Glide for that matter, and you turn on your power button and your screen's blank. Not fun, but it's an easy fix. Stick around, I'll show you how to do it. And welcome back to Bob's Garage. Hey, if this happens to be your first time here, thanks for stopping by. Be sure to thumbs up, like, share, subscribe, all that YouTube stuff. Hey, we were out last Saturday for a Guardians of the Children's, the Gastonia chapter had their child abuse prevention awareness, easy for me to say, their ride, and participated in that. My wife was with me, my son, our chapter, a lot of the folks from our chapter here in Mooresville. We all went and participated in that ride. It was a great time, and hopefully we raised awareness of child abuse and will help with that cause. But anyway, on one of our stops, everything was going great. It was an 85 degree day. It was beautiful. Loved it. So one of our stops, the bikes are parked, and my wife and I come out, and we're getting ready to mount up and head out. So I click the ignition button, and the bike, you can hear it cycle. The headlight turns on, the tail light turns on. You can hear it cycle through, but my infotainment screen stayed black. I'm like, all right. So I turned it back off and thought, well, I'll try it again. So I wait a couple of minutes and I click it again, and sure enough, it just stayed black. And I'm like, well, all right, we're going to go for a ride, and we'll go. We're doing a dice run, so I at least wanted to finish the ride. So we went to the next stop, and again, it was doing the same thing, and I couldn't tell how fast I was going. I couldn't tell anything. I mean, none of the gauges, nothing worked. It was totally black. I didn't know if I had any gas, whatever, you know. So I thought, at this next stop, maybe I'll run over to the gas station and just top it off, just in case I can't get this thing fixed. I don't want to get stranded. I couldn't use GPS, and I had no idea where I was, because I was out in, I think, Gaston County somewhere. I don't know where I was. But anyway, I went and I filled up the tank, and it still would not, infotainment would not come back on. So we got back, we finished the ride, did the other stops, had our dinner and everything, and hung out with some friends for a while, chit-chatted, and then rode back home. Of course, my wife had to lead because she used her phone GPS, because I didn't have any way to do that and didn't know where I was. So, but we made it back home safe. And if this happens to you, it's nothing to be concerned about. Don't go, oh, Harley's crap, it's junk, blah, blah, blah. This happens. You just have to reset your system. It's not a big deal. It's a quick, easy fix. I will show you how to do it. Hold on. To do this fix, you are going to have to remove the saddlebag and your side cover. Not a big deal, not hard to do. And then you're going to pull your main fuse. Now, a lot of folks are looking for a big red or orange, yellow, some kind of big, huge main fuse. It's not like that anymore. It's this little black cap right here. You just simply remove this cap. It's a little rubber cap. You take this off, and there's your main fuse right there, the yellow fuse. Okay, so what you're going to do is you're going to turn the bike on. Okay, and then nothing happens, okay, as you can see. So you got the bike turned on, let it cycle through, and then what you're going to do, turn the bike off, and then within 5 to 8 seconds, you're going to pull that fuse. So you're going to turn it off right there, pull the fuse, and now we're going to wait just a couple of seconds. It's 30 seconds, but we're not going to make you wait. Hold on. Okay, so now I put the fuse in, I put the cover back on. All right, now we're going to go. I forgot to keep my fob in my pocket. So we're going back to the bike. What you're going to do now is, now that you put the fuse back in, turn the bike back on. And if you notice, our infotainment system is loading properly. All you have to do is reset the system. This supposedly, from what I was reading on a Harley-Davidson site, it doesn't happen often, once in a great while. You've only got to do it, most people do it once and they're done. It's a little bit of an inconvenience. It's not a big deal. It's very simple to do. Just pull that main fuse and then it resets your system. So yeah, things happen. These bikes are awesome machines. The technology is fantastic. If that's the biggest problem I have, okay, big deal. You know what I mean? So if it happens to you, don't panic. Don't call your dealer and say, oh my gosh, what am I going to do? Just pull that fuse, leave it out for a few seconds, pop it back in, and everything will be just fine. Anyway, that's all I've got for you this week. Thanks for coming along for the ride. It's beautiful weather out, so make sure you're out there riding. Ride safe, ride often. I'll see you in the next one.